Morning, kings and queens. Lynn's here. Just gonna cut right to the chase. This video is gonna be pretty different. I'm going to talk about what is going to be happening going forward with my life, or just like the stuff I'm working on and what's been going on. So for those who don't know, my name is Linz. I am a polymath, which means I work on multiple things at once. I feel like I'm pretty decent in a lot of different areas, and so I've been trying to pursue multiple at once, and I have been for like the past 7 months. I've been getting a lot of stuff done. To give you an example of the list, I've been, working on a 60,000 word novel, which I'm like halfway done with. I've been making online courses, running a monthly newsletter, doing 60 portraits and 24 comics a year. That was my goal for this year. I'm like halfway through. Doing art commissions, making weekly cat videos, weekly cat live streams, making weekly art tutorial videos, and for those videos trying to make like Instagram and TikTok edits of those, and also doing monthly motivational videos, all while trying to sleep, eat, work out 3 times a week, stay healthy, contact family, all that. So spoiler alert, it's been hard to really maintain a healthy lifestyle and a healthy mindset while doing all those things. And so I just want to let you guys know I'm giving up a lot of those things for now. And the reason I'm doing that is because I want to focus a lot on pretty much a single thing, which is my art. And the reason I haven't been was because I was unemployed in November, and I've just had a ton of free time. Luckily, I got unemployment money, and I've just had a ton of free time to just work on my different crafts and see what sticks. And to be honest, I was okay for a while with trying to balance all the different ones and do a little bit of each and try to grow multiple businesses. And honestly, I think the reason I decided to do that was deep down a fear of committing to one thing, even though I can work on multiple things. In terms of, if you want to make a living out of something, you kind of do have to give your all into a single thing at a time, I feel like, if you're trying to make a business out of it soon or trying to make, a steady income off of any one thing. And I think the reason I haven't really been going all in with my art, even though I've gained the confidence to come back to it, is because between the years of 2010 and 2020, that whole decade, all I focused on was making music. Started making music in like high school and thought it was something, I'd really enjoy, made a lot of friends through it, really enjoyed my time in it, but it wasn't going anywhere in terms of a career or making enough money for it to be sustainable. And so I kind of just stepped back from it. But I think working on something that long and then the idea of committing to one thing again for equally as long, when there's a chance that all that effort could not give me the result I wanted, I think that kind of discouraged me and messed me up a bit and made me not want to focus on one thing. And it's not laziness today why I'm deciding to give up on a lot of different things. It's self-belief, really. It's realizing that, hey, it's kind of like, getting out of a bad relationship, You can't go into your next relationship, if your last partner broke your trust, you have to rebuild that before you go on into trusting someone else. You can't go in to the next relationship with negative emotions that are unfound because this is a new person. So, in the same sense, I can't half-ass a million things and expect any one of them to do really well. Slowly over time, they do really well. If we had like infinite amount of time, I would just keep doing what I'm doing, even though it's stressful and like it's a lot of work. I believe in a lot of the things I'm working on, and I think most of them would do well. But I'm 27, turning 28 this year, and I need to double triple, quadruple down on things I believe in the most, and I believe in my art the most out of anything, because that was my first love. You know, I've been drawing since I was like 4 years old, and you know, I lost the confidence in like high school and college, but now that I've gained it back, I really should focus on it. That's why I've been making portraits and doing commissions and getting into comics. But I feel like the comics have been the most impactful that I've seen. I've been posting them in places like Reddit, and people have really been connecting with them. Or, you know, I even had someone who found one of my comics on Reddit and loved it so much that they converted it into a different language, into Portuguese, to share it on like their big Facebook page, and it got tons of shares and likes. And I was like, wow, that's really awesome that it has that much of an impact, that people are willing to go out of their way for stuff like that because it relates to them so much. So I want to focus on that more. So just to be very upfront, the things I'm giving up are any YouTube content with me in it, my monthly motivational videos, any music video stuff, art tutorials, stuff like that. My monthly email newsletters, which I already wasn't keeping up with last couple months. I've kind of been slacking, so not a big deal. Making any online courses, just don't want to take the time to do that right now because the amount of money I'm getting from it isn't very much. And then the one thing I'm kind of sad to leave behind is my top 10 portrait series I've been doing for over a year. I had a lot more ideas of stuff to do with it, but to be honest, they take a while. Takes like at least 3 hours each portrait. I do 10 of them in a month, and then I have to edit time lapses for each one. It's you know, kind of stressful and a little more than I would like to focus on. So what I still will be doing is I'm still going to be doing YouTube, but I am changing the name of my YouTube from Lens Makes Art to Oliver and Jinx, because I started uploading cat videos on my channel and I didn't know how well it would do. I was mostly experimenting. And now I have, you know, a few videos on there that are doing extremely well. One of them is about to hit 1 million plays. And so I kind of wish I had done this on a separate channel from the beginning, but since it's kind of taking over the channel and most of my subscribers, if you're watching this on YouTube, here now are for that content, I would rather just convert it to just being that so it's more focused. I understand a lot of people who've been with me on YouTube from the beginning are probably going to be really upset. Feel free to unsubscribe if this isn't what you came here for. I do like to still put up this content because it's very easy to make. It's very entertaining. I think my cats do a lot of funny stuff. And the weekly live streams that we've been doing, I feel like it's not only nice for the viewers to hear rain ambience and just watch cats nap and just chill out, but it's kind of nice for me too. It's a nice little break where I spend 2 to 3 hours doing nothing but just, you know, monitoring the cats on a live stream and just chilling out. It's kind of nice, almost like some time to meditate. And also I of course will still be doing comics. But instead of doing like 24 comics a year like I was going to do this year, which is not very much. If you look at, you know, people doing comic strips online, they pump out a lot. I would never want to do like one every day, kind of like traditional comic strip artists do. I feel like that's way too much stress. But I would like to do 2 a week. So starting in June, I would like to put out 2 comic strips a week. And I will be finishing up my last top 10 portrait series for my favorite music producers. I have like 7 more pictures to post. They're all done. I just got to color them. And so pretty much, if there are any videos here on this YouTube channel that you wanted to see, I'll give you guys till tomorrow night to watch them, maybe a little longer, and then I'm just going to put all the videos in private. I'm not going to delete them. You know, those are great memories for me, but I just don't see it really going anywhere for me to keep focusing on that kind of content, and that's okay. I don't want to force people to be into something or make them watch stuff they don't want to watch. And clearly I'm not the greatest at like finding a target audience for that kind of stuff. It's not a big deal. It's fine. It's just I want to focus on one thing right now. Hopefully I can make a living off of that. And then when I have the free time to kind of sit back, relax, you know, I can focus on these things as hobbies, and then if they turn into careers later, cool. I would eventually like to be like the next Donald Glover, you know, where he's a rapper, Childish Gambino, but he's also a producer, a singer, a comedian. He does all kinds of stuff. Like, I would like to be like that one day, but for the sake of getting my bills paid and having to not work a regular job, I would like to focus on one thing, and that's my comics. So feel free to follow me at Lens Makes Art on social media. I'm going to be posting some kind of updates for this kind of stuff. I definitely want to set up a Patreon page. I definitely want to hear what you guys think of my decision, or if you guys have any words of encouragement, it'd be awesome. I don't think I'm going to change my mind on this decision. I thought about it really hard, and I thought I was going to make the opposite decision. I thought I was just going to stick with what I've been doing for like the past 6 to 7 months till the end of the year, see how things work out. But then I realized it would just be so much work, and I'm already like mentally overwhelmed, and I wasn't feeling happy. Just to be honest with you guys, just not feeling happy, just feeling kind of miserable, even though I was getting a lot of stuff done, because I feel like long term, I know if I wasn't focusing on a single thing, or maybe just 2 things, then I don't think it was going to go anywhere quick. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I love you guys. Everyone who supported me over the years, you guys are awesome. You guys have seriously been a driving force for me. You know, I feel like I got a lot of drive myself as a person. I'm a really hard worker. I'm down to give my all into something. But we all have to understand that there's no guarantee. You can work super, super hard, and at the end of the day, you might not get the results you want. But that's part of the excitement. You know, if I knew that me being a rapper, I was going to have a successful rap career, there's no pressure there. There's no, you know, there's no incentive to work harder and harder. It's, you know, it's coming. But that's not the case. And that's why we work so hard at what we do, I think, is because we understand how hard our competition is working, and we're like, okay, we got to work harder than that. And for some things, some people are just more inclined, you know, more artistically inclined in those areas. I don't think I'm naturally gifted at music, and so music didn't work out. But I don't regret it. I had a lot of fun, made a lot of good memories, made a lot of great friends through music. But with art, I feel like I'm more naturally gifted at it. And now that I've gained my confidence to come back to it, I'm pretty sure I'm going to be okay. I have, you know, my comics doing pretty well from the ones I've made. I have an original style I've made. And I think I'm a funny guy. So I think I can make some good punchlines for the comics. I think that's about all I need. That and a good work ethic. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. If you guys want to, you know, go watch any of the videos on my YouTube channel that you liked and you want to see one more time, go ahead. And I hope this inspires someone. I hope this motivates you guys to not doubt yourself and not stretch yourself too thin, and kind of just believe that you can work on what you love to do. Don't second guess yourself so much. But I've been very, very lucky to have all this free time while being unemployed to just, you know, do some soul searching and experiment a lot and see what sticks. And I think I'm making the right decision. I could be making the wrong decision. Who cares? I gotta try something, and I gotta try it all the way. I can't half-ass it. I have to really, you know, stick with it and see how it's gonna work. It might take me freaking 5 to 10 more years, but hey, at the end of that, if I'm 38 years old and I'm living off my art, oh, the screen just went off, I'd say that's pretty good. So love you guys. That's all I got for today. Sorry if this is bad news for some, but for some, I hope this is a message of hope and good news. But with that, have a great day, guys. Peace.